Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. Now, yes, wasn't planned, but I have been... Oh, where did that come from? That's a gorgeous Christmas charm, and I don't know where it's come from. Sorry. Yes, I should have been here for 2 days and I haven't. I have injured myself, and I know that looks like a pathetic excuse for an injury for not crafting, but trust me, it wasn't. I trapped my finger in the table. It's a drop leaf table, and just pulled a lump of skin out. It's probably a millimetre. It's a circle, actually, probably a millimetre circumference most, but I actually pulled the skin off. So sorry for you guys that don't like this. I'll stop in a minute, but so yeah, I didn't cut it. I actually pulled the skin out, so there was nothing to squeeze together to stop it bleeding. And those of you that know me know I'm on warfarin, and I'm on quite high warfarin at the moment. So yeah, did it bleed and did it throb? But yeah, bled and to the point where, tiny though it was, we did consider going up to A&E, but I thought, no, they're just going to sit me in a room and leave me there for hours until it just finally stops itself, so I might as well do that at home. So I just sat with my hand up above my head and yeah, waited for it to kind of create a scab, but as soon as I brought my hand down again, it burst through the scab, and you know, tiny little thing. But once I finally stopped it, I couldn't put plaster on it because it would just dry onto the plaster. And I say I've been bleeding through now, but yeah, I just had to let it kind of heal with no plaster on. I just put the plaster on at bedtime last night. So yeah, I've only just noticed that it's bleeding through. So I couldn't do anything left-handed at all. Poor old Neil, 2 days off work, and he has been doing you know, feeding us and doing all the running around and doing everything. So that's where I've been. I have been to York, so we had a day out at York and did lots of spending of Christmas money, got some gorgeous things. I'll tell you about them perhaps over the coming videos, coming days, that's what I was trying to say. But needless to say, feeling very sorry for myself. So Neil said, let's go and have a walk around the antique centre, the Hemswell, you know, the ones that we go to quite often yesterday. So we went and had a look round, and I bought some fabric and things like that. And I went back to the car because my back was aching and I needed a rest. Neil wanted to do one more of the shops. And he sent me a text. I think you ought to come and have a look. I've found a sewing machine. And again, if you know me, you know I was about to, tomorrow, not tomorrow, the day after, go and buy a brand new sewing machine for sewing fabric, clothes and things like that. Not for junk journaling. I've still got a you know, pretty good machine for junk journaling. And I thought, I don't want a second-hand one, I want a brand new one. Anyway, I went and had a look, and it was a Singer Brilliance, I think. It's got 80-something stitches. I mean, you know I'm going to say I bought it. Yeah, 80-odd stitches, and I think it was reduced to it was £79. And then he said, yeah, but there's a sign up saying everything in here is half price. So I thought, well, I said to him, well, we don't know if it works. It's got the quilting table, it's got everything that I wanted on it. So I thought, I'd think, and I said to him, well, for what would it be, 37? Yeah, I think it was 37. For £37, if it doesn't work, it's a gamble. We've not lost an awful lot. I could always, you know, take it to a sewing machine repairman and perhaps, you know, spend another £30 on it and get it fixed. So we brought it home, and we called at Mum's on the way home to see Mum, and plugged it in, and everything seemed fine. It all lit up and it did its thing and whatever else. It doesn't look like it's been used at all. I mean, not at all. It wasn't threaded up. There was no, the spool hadn't been, the spool case was shiny, not the case, what you put it in the machine itself. It just didn't look like it had been touched at all. Anyway, so I got it home and set it all up, and the wheel wouldn't turn. Everything else would work, but the wheel wouldn't turn at the side, which means I couldn't lift the needle up and down. So it was a very up and down day. Anyway, there's nothing we could do to free it. So Neil said, well, you know, it looks like we're going to buy you another one anyway. Might as well take it apart and have a look. And I thought, oh, He's not a mechanic. He's definitely not a mechanic. Anyway, he took it apart, and there was some, you know, rust inside on some of the parts. It had obviously been not used but stored, I'm guessing, somewhere damp for a long time. We just liberally put oil all over the gubbins inside, and I thought, well, it's not going to work. And Neil turned it, and because he was strong, he could move it. So it obviously just needed oil. So he oiled it more, moved it more, got it moving, put it back together, which was not fun, not easy. It's definitely not quite gone back the way it came apart. But yeah, I plugged it in and everything, and it's working brilliantly. Hence, I've been sewing all those scrappy bits that were on my desk. So yeah, so I very probably will have a brand new one. It might work for a few months, it might only work for a few weeks, it might work for yonks, I don't know. But for now, I'm going to hang on to my money, you know, to buy a new one should it suddenly stop working, and just use this one and see how I go. So yeah, chuffed to bits, apart from my finger, which is now throbbing again, I have to say. So I can just about sew through the machine, and it threads itself as well, which is good. So I don't, you know, I haven't got to do all that. Luckily, it was my left hand, and I know it's a pathetic cut, but oh dear, that's why I wasn't. As soon as I did it and moved anything, it bled. You didn't want to see it bleeding like that, and I definitely didn't. So yeah, this. Do you remember, if you've been with me, I had bags and bags. I've still got a couple. I've got my sewing machine set up downstairs, the other one, of these scrappy bits, snippets, that's it, snippets of material and lace. So I wanted to get some of them used up. So that's what I've done. I've been sewing it onto just a piece of fabric, sewing them onto a piece of fabric, and not knowing what I was going to, just thinking I was making a scrappy piece, not knowing what I was going to do with it. But I've made a decision. I'm going to line it. I'm going to make it into a journal cover, I think, a wraparound, you know, so it has a journal inside that comes out and it just wraps around. So I've got some lovely lining that's going in it, and I'm going to put some lovely lace, maybe some applique pieces on it, and make it, yeah, like a journal cover, a wraparound kind of cover, and the journal comes out. And it's going to be a very late Christmas present for somebody who I was making a journal for, and as you know, didn't get anywhere. So yeah, I'll show you it when it's finished. I just thought I'd show you what I have been managing to do. So what am I going to do today? So I missed Sunday scraps on Sunday. Again, I'm not... I've got the journals that need sewing in and things like that, but again, I can't do anything much two-handed, so I thought I would like to play with my scraps. What I have brought is some coffee upstairs. I thought I might coffee dye. It's cold now. It's cool. It's not quite cold, but I thought I might coffee dye here at my desk a few scraps and leave them to dry. So I dug out a couple of these. What are they? Napkins, that's it. That I can just put the small pieces. I'm only going to do little pieces like this, you see, that I can put them on to dry so that they can stay up here. I've got a table at the side of me, a little table, and I brought this, which I got out of the loft with all my Christmas bits. We haven't used it. I don't think I will use it. I don't know, we must have had a Christmas cake or something on it many years ago. £1 from Wilco's, look. So I don't think I used it last year either, so it's not going back in the loft this year because I'm not going to use it. So I thought, well, that's perfect to put a little bit of coffee in, isn't it? And start, put one of these on the side, I think, and do them onto there and then move them over. Yeah, start doing a bit of coffee dyeing on. And then a few of the other bits in here, I want to make a couple of just scrappy notebook pad things because I haven't done that for ages and I love doing that. So I'm just having a... Well, I'm going to put some of these on as well, some of these distress crayons on some of the bits. I'm just having a, what am I having? Just to cheer yourself up, happy day. Play with the scraps. So, tea bag can be, I mean, this is a nice colour, but it hasn't been coffee dyed, so it could be coffee dyed. These bits I might use. It's really the pieces like this that I can't use only by gluing them down because they're white on one side. Can use them, but I don't like the white. So let's pull some white bits out. There's quite a lot, look, are white-sided. Just to make them a colour that I like. Now that doesn't mean I can't do other things as well. So this I'll coffee dye that. I think oh no, that might be good for a scrappy pad. So let me just have a dig through here. Might like that coffee dyed. Oh, that's a tiny bit, isn't it? But I'm not going to do loads, just I'll probably leave the coffee up here a couple of days and do a few each day. Yeah, let's coffee dye those. Ow. It really hurts. But I think I've told you before, I am a real baby. I have a really low pain threshold, and yeah, I don't do any kind of pain. So, of course, Neil definitely knows that my finger hurts. He's gone to work today. And the cat has just gone out, so I thought I'll take my opportunity. Some of these have been done. I could have got sprays and things out as well, couldn't I? But I've got those crayons. Yeah, I'll just use those crayons. I'll crayon on some of them, I think, and then just scribble on them. Some tiny pieces in here. I think that might do me. Ouch. I don't want to go through afterwards and find some really big white things thinking, oh, why didn't I do those when I did the others? Yeah, all those are creaking on the... It's coffee dye, that one. It's got a bit of print on it as well. Not that. Okay. And then we'll go in the other one and make some scrappy pads once we've done these. So... want to do a really quickie. What colour are you? Antique linen. Now it might not show up, might it, with some coffee dye on it. Oh, it looks like gold to me, but I suppose let's just try it on some white and coffee dye it. Let me get all my cables out of the way because I don't want coffee in those. Can you even see over here? I think you can. Dark coffee. Don't think it's dripping now. Oh, the lid's off, Denise. It's just, I was doing it on a white piece, wasn't I? Now, do they like the distress inks? I would think they do. Do they, you know, run? To get brown on my plaster. I don't have to change it. I could probably do with some tweezers here, but I haven't. Don't think anything much is happening with that distress crayon. It's not really showing, is it? I could probably put those just on the ordinary scraps that aren't going to be coffee dyed. Right, I know a tiny bit, so I'm not going to. And I'm not going to dip my fingers in, so the bits that aren't coffee dyed will either stay plain, which I don't mind, or I'll dip them in again. I'll spray them at a point when they're dry. Oops. Suppose I should have splattered on some of them, shouldn't I? And then this cloth will pick up some of the coffee and will be a nice... I've put them on top of all my scraps, look. It will be a nice distressed kind of colour, won't it? Where was my tea bag? Let's get my tea bag in. Oh, don't be chucking it about on your jumper, Denise. Yep, so that one's folded over, and I'm just going to leave the inside closed and see what kind of a pattern we get. I do like them to overlap a bit like this, and then you get varying degrees of cover. And I might just put some across the top and do a few drips on them. Let's use this one. Can you see over here? I'm pretty sure you can. I think I can't see very well on the camera, but yeah, I do like some drips. Nice dark coffee, that, especially on the creamy coloured ones. Okay, might do some more of those. Some more drippy bits we'll have you in because you're sort of card. And then I'll swap this over and bring the other piece. Ooh, oh, it is nice and dark, that. It's only Nescafe Gold, I think. I know it's in the cafetiere, but it's not cafetiere coffee. I wouldn't waste it like that. We've got some lovely Christmas cafetiere coffee. It's lovely. Okay, let's see if I can lift that without dropping any. Sorry, I just moved you out of the way without a. I'll be back in a minute. A why or a wherefore, didn't I? I make you get dizzy. I'm so sorry. There we go. You're back. Okay, just wipe it in case it went through. Do the same again, and then I'll leave this one here maybe. Oh no, because I'm going to do some more creating, aren't I? Okay, so there isn't too many bits left. Let's get them all pulled over. I know my scrap boxes look pretty empty, don't they? But if you remember, I've got the enormous one, and it's full to the top. So I'd like to, get these even more empty. I can't get hold of them all. Even more empty, and then yeah, I can have a mass move over, as it were. So these are just one-sided. I could, if I'd brought me tweezers, just dip them all in and then pick them out, but I haven't, so I can't. Okay. There'll be lovely little things to stamp on and, use as, oh, it's got a bit of something there. Use as fun scraps once they're done. It's a nice piece. Looks like a die cut, that. Oops, it's fallen in. Well, that bit should be in the bin really, but let's go with it. So I need to really soak up what I've got in here, don't I? So I'll put some more in. I've got plenty of room left on me. Oh, you're slopping, Denise, on my cloth, so I might as well put some more in. See if we can find some bigger pieces then, shall we? In this scrap box. Are these double-sided? No, well, they're printed on cream, but so these are from one of Tanya's kits, or a few of Tanya's kits by the looks of it. Oh, stenciled on the back of that one. Look, that'd be nice. These bits, these should have been in the little box, shouldn't they? Yeah. And then when these are dry, we'll have some fun playing with them, but that won't be today. But one day soon. I don't want to put them back in the box and forget about them again. We're starting to soak it up nicely now. That's a big piece. Oh, that's what's that tape? Yes, I've got pooling. Hang on. What are you? Oh, fussy cut really, but let's coffee dye it because you're a nice image. That's it. Anything else? Oh look, there's quite a few tea bags here. Right, that's a good use for what's left. I shall just soak it up in these tea bags. And they'll all be slightly different, won't they? Great. Lovely. Yeah, I'm not going to throw it on the floor now and have nasty coffee stains on my carpet, which is the sort of thing I would do. Yeah, they're lovely. They've picked it all up lovely. Okay, so I might put that on top of there and that will pick the rest of it up, won't it? Because that's going to go through by the looks of it. And I might put this one, here we go, on there. And then I'm just going to sit them on this table and let them do the thing. And I'll show you them maybe tomorrow. Let's just get that. That's it, and chuck that in the bin now. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll show you them and we'll do something with them. Ouch. So I just want to make a few little scrappy pads loads more of those. Look, I don't know what they were doing in there. Let's put them on top of there, soak some of it up. Yeah, so I'm just going to grab, not choose, just grab Denise some bits. That's it. I've emptied it quite a lot. If I use all those, I don't suppose I will. But you never know. Okay. Oh, I need to be coffee dyed, really. So, I think I need my tear ruler. Feels like ages since I've crafted, properly crafted. Oops. That's it. These little bits. What else have we got? Oh, you're nice. Piece of book page there stuck down. A piece of this one. This is from Alice in Wonderland. A few in half again. I'm just going to make a nice pad on their own, aren't they? What's this? Cherry crush. Right, I've got a few bits and pieces here that we can maybe be decorative fronts on them. You're a nice piece, your card. Ouch. You forget, you see, and then you use your finger. So I'll do a sideways on with a piece of this, I think. And that's a nice piece of something on the outside. What have we got here? Can you see? Am I out of... Oh, some nice pieces here. Flat. I think that's from Midnight Meadows, which is one of my fave. I need my little stick. Here it is. Ouch. Oh, there we go. Right, I could do with some different sized pieces. Don't want to make it too much bigger. There's another piece that can be decorated. Some like strips. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I like that. That might be decoration though. Can't pick it up. So a piece of that. And there. I'll trim it off in a minute. Yep. Oh, maybe there. A bit lower. That's it. And then what can we have in here? Oh, that's quite nice. Let's do that one sideways on in the middle. So that's a piece of envelope, I think. Right, don't do it on that. So we're going a bit lower down. Let's fold it in rather than cut it off and have more scraps. Okay, so I just want a centrepiece. Who wants to be the centrepiece? She does. Right. Have I got them the wrong way up? Oh, hey, don't be doing that. I think you probably go that way. Yeah, that way. Okay, stapler. Made quite a complicated one. That's with doing it, opening that way, I think. Well, not complicated, but you know what I mean. So let's see if I can get the staples in the proper place. I did. Well, I think I did. Am I out of staples? Was there just one staple? No, there's more. There's not many, but there's more. Come on. Probably just didn't move down where this should have. Okay, that's pretty good for me. Right, how cute are we? I love that little bit sticking. Yeah, we've got a little pulley out piece. I'm going to flatten those down because have I got pliers here? I do. Because I don't like them stood out. Oh, they are supposed to release these pliers, but they don't anymore. Force themselves back open. I have to do it all manually. My life's so hard. Yeah, love that. Shove this on here. Do I want something down there? Oh, maybe I just want to tear it a bit because it's very straight. Yeah, I'm getting used to using this finger instead of my Peter pointer, which I normally use. Surprising what you can get used to. Yeah, I don't mind it being shorter than that one. I just didn't like the very straight edge. That's better. And should we have this little thing on here? Yes. Oh, no. Again, the glue hasn't been opened for a while. Where is it? Oh, here. And I still haven't ordered any. I keep going between. I want to order one, but I don't want inferior glue because this glue does the cold, makes it not effective. And you just don't know how cold the warehouses are that it's kept in at the minute, do you? So I don't know. One day I shall just do it. Okay, and I think I might like a label on there that is lighter, you know, because we've got quite a lot of dark going on. So just a little something, well, contrast. It doesn't have to be lighter. I mean, that would be a lighter one. Of course, we've got green. Oh, green it is. Okay, that's one. I haven't been for my walk yet and the sun is over the yard arm, shall we say. Right, I've got scraps everywhere. Right, let me try and do some long ones now, which is what I like to do. Oh, I've got a lady here. Oh, I've got several. You might end up on the front. Right, I've got these. Let's make some long ones out of these. Now, these are all, I think, from Midnight Meadows kit, but they have got nice beige cream writing on. Yeah, let's do a, and those two are the same size, so that's going to be a good start. Oops. Let's do a long tall, like shopping list pad, shall we? You might be nice on the front, Mr. Birdie. I won't have to decorate it. What colour? Oh, pink. I just grabbed what was ever there, just to take off the cream. Yeah, that's nice. Probably want something different to separate the look. What have we got here? Nothing in there. Oh, we've got this one. Let's have some more of this. Doesn't really separate it, does it? No, that's not what I'm after. Can't pick things up. Just going back to me. Oh, my box. See what I've got in here. Got lots of that, it would seem. Postcard. Oh, quite nice. Also Tanya's. Oh, definitely a piece of book page. Right. Ow. I'm jumpy even when I don't knock it. Tell you. Let's have a piece of this side because it's got that nice edge. So I'll have a piece of that in it. There. I feel I could turn some round so I've got the cream facing that way. Take the white off this. Oh. So yeah, I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll be able to use this finger a bit more. We'll see. Because like I say, I wasn't expecting it to have bled through. Because I've got those two Scrappy journal covers that I'm trying to put, or wanted to put papers in for my, what am I going to journal? For my health, my January health journal. Okay, just need something to go over the two, kind of line you up. I'm going to tear the bottom, but I don't want to be lined up, do you? Fair enough, I'm not going to force you. Right, let's have something pretty, more colourful as the top bit. You've not got many bits in there. Yeah, you're quite nice. I'm just going to staple, so just tear it about there. Come on, you all need to align at the top if you're not going to go in a straight line. Thank you. Okay, what should we stick across there? I want something on there. Right, we've got some. Look at that, that's a piece of stitching. Yeah, that's nice. Scissors. Which bit do I want there, I think? It's going to have to be fabric-tack, isn't it? One side's pink and the other side's a better pattern. We'll go for the better pattern, I think. Although the pink kind of ties it in with the ink that I've used down the side. Oh, I haven't smelt that for a long time. I love the smell of it. Just realised I haven't put those down. Nor have I closed my glue. Oh, come on. Oh! I'm even more kamikaze than usual with one hand. I don't know why having a finger out of action makes you so rubbish with both hands, but it does. Oh dear, we're erupting. Don't do that. I'm going to wipe you on just a bit of something. Whee! Otherwise my pin will glue itself in. Right, what am I going to do here? I'll have that one square. I'll have this one wavy a little bit. Underskirt style. Doesn't really show. You want a bit too low, Denise. And then let's see if I can get another colour. I'm going to cut. Oh, I'm going to end up with it all over my hand. What are you? Peeled paint? Oh, maybe. Yeah. Anything else? I feel like stamping. What have I got here? Oh, some lines. Let's have some lines on here then. And I've got my date stamp there as well. Look. Just playing. Just having fun playing. So I'm not going to try my stamp out or anything. It's just going to stamp as it does. There we go. There's some lines for writing in. Do I want a label on this one or not? Got a nice little butterfly here. No, it's not the right colour. Where's that one that said beauty? It's gone. Done a runner on me. Got that young lady. Just stick her on there. See if I can make her more of a, not really more of a collected piece than just a cut out. Yes. I really ought to stick some of these tiny bits onto some of these pads to decorate them. Get them off the desk. Let's put her on there because we can still write on that bit. I like that. I like her in there a lot. And that sticks down. Where's my other one gone? Okay, look at all these little bits. Let's make a pad in this. It can be the back. Oh. And then we'll stick some little bits on the front cover, which is always fun. That one as the back then. I've got a page of this as well, so. Where's my doodah gone? There it is. Oof. Yeah, so we are going back to, when I say we went to York shopping, we went to the outlet at York shopping. And we had a lovely, lovely meal in the Pizza Express. It was a nice treat. And, yeah, shopped in a lot of the designer shops. And treated ourselves. We both had some Christmas money, and Neil treated me just with his money as well. So I bought my very first piece of clothing from Ralph Lauren, which is a gorgeous, I suppose it's a plaid sort of long blouse. It's beautiful, hard to describe. I have to show you one day, or I'll tell you if I am wearing it in a picture or something. I haven't worn it yet. Got some new trainers. What else do I want on here? Well, we came up, the boot, can't remember what we bought now, but the boot was full, so we bought a lot of stuff. I bought a few new clothes, actually. Oh, I bought a gorgeous denim skirt from the Levi shop. Levi, made from Levi 501's jeans, that they've made it into a long denim skirt. It's beautiful. It's very snug on me, but obviously I'm going to be losing weight, so I didn't want to spend, you know, a lot of money, but expensive, because it wasn't cheap. Clothes that are not going to fit me for long. Am I being just a bit fussy about what I'm putting on here? I think I might be. I'll put one of those in it. Cherry Crush, why not? And that's a nice piece for across the top. What else did I say I was going to do? Oh, stick something on the front, wasn't I? So I want kind of a plain front. We don't do plain round here. Let's do this one. Oops. Unless I put another piece of that card, no, it'd be too thick. Piece of that inside. I want it to have enough pages for it to be worth being a, that's it, a notebook, scrapbook. Nice addition to a journal. Where was that lovely green piece there? Too big. Be nice with bling across. I've made them many times, haven't I, with bling? Shall we have I think I might have gold staples in here. I don't know. Let's try and see. Oh, I have. Or copper. Probably copper. Squeeze them down. Right, I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee. Not the coffee dyed coffee. My coffee. Still in my Christmas mug. Not for much longer. They are all going away on the 2nd of July, the Christmas decks. Oh, well, they'll be taken down. They might be going away on the 3rd because we are going to, I was going to look for a sewing machine on the 2nd, but we are going to a fabric warehouse shop. Oh, he's still leaking, you devil. In Hull. Never been before. Somebody at Neil's Works has told him about it, and yeah, that's where we're going to look at some fabric. Right, I don't have enough fabric. Right, Jenny, stop being picky, just pick these little bits. Those are not little bits, those are for the bin, but I've got bits like this that I don't like to throw away. That will make a nice, which side? Nice collagey bit. And here, maybe I should stick some inside as well. What's this? It's like handmade paper. Yeah, let's put that on with some Fabri-Tac. I'm all glooped up, look. Yeah, it's nice both sides. Oh gosh, I've been on a lot longer than I intended. I think we're better make this the last one. The 20-minute videos, although I know they're not very long for you, but they do upload lovely and quick. I seem to be on the go forever once we get past half an hour uploading. Okay, well, we've got a bit of collage going on, haven't we? Let's have this on as well. And then I won't say I'll see you tomorrow. I am hoping to, but I'm not going to say it because whenever I do, I don't see you. But Neil is at work again, so if everything goes to plan. Oh, I am going for my blood though. My bloods went crazy over Christmas again. Just, in fact, was it Christmas Eve I went for one? Yeah, and they were not right again. So even though they were up in my warfarin, it went down more. So tomorrow I've got another blood test, and Neil's at work, so I've got to go on the bus into town. But yeah, I'm hoping that's not going to take all day. Oh, I want that. What can I wipe you on? I think I might need to open you to stop you doing it. I'll deal with it in a minute when we've wrapped this up. So, gosh, how many scraps did I use? Not an awful lot, really. I know I coffee dyed some, but that doesn't really count as using them, does it? But still, I'm not going to measure it in how much I've used. I'm going to measure it in how much fun I had, or how much I'm liking what I've made. So, and that's a win, because I love them. I love the scrappy pads. Love playing with them. Love writing in them. Love making them. Just love playing with my scraps, to be honest. I don't want to lay down. Why not? I just need working in a bit, I think. It's got something thick in the middle. Yep. Okay, so 3 completely different sizes and shapes. All full of lovely... Oh, I could have stamped something nice on there as well. Fun little bits to play with. Not too heavy to put in a journal or your purse. But great fun. You're not stuck down. Resisting me. Okay, I had a bit of glue just sitting on the top waiting to be used. I have to get it on my fingers. That's it. Oh, just put it down. This has got that lovely Cherry Crush label or faux label in it. I don't think it's an original. And then some other lovely bits. Nice card back, that one. And then this one with the lovely stitching piece. And all the lovely papers, which are still my favourite. These ones. Midnight Meadows by Tanya Treasure. I think it was a collab, but it's the ones from Tanya that I'm using. They're on her website. Etsy shop. I love it. Yeah, I love those. Upside down. Never mind. It won't be if you turn it round. Oh, yeah, right. I might stick and sit and just put some of these bits and pieces on the back while this is uploading, because that's very plain, isn't it? Yeah, they're fine. I'll do that. I'll stick some bits on the back here, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you think about it. Bye for now.